Hope y'all are having a great Monday on this chilly Monday. Not horrible, but it's a little chilly this afternoon. Apologize, y'all. I had some things going on with my car, my van, I should say, and having to get that looked at and looked at and worked on and stuff. So that's the reason I'm had to reschedule today. In case any of y'all are curious, appreciate y'all being here. We're gonna hold my wireless mic again to kind of keep the audio maybe a little bit better than hooking it on my shirt. I think it's not really quite as good there. So, all right. So y'all go ahead and just get somewhere to a stopping point, whatever you have going on right now. Just get somewhere safe where you can be comfortable for the next few minutes for the relaxation portion. While y'all are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and light our candle as well. Okay. I want to officially welcome you to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, most days, unless there's a schedule change like today. I'll do my best to let y'all know as soon as I can if there is that happens. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future updates and podcast episodes. All right. We're going to start out, as we usually do, y'all, with gratitude this morning. I'm grateful for a mechanic that I have. He usually gets to me pretty quick, actually. If he don't have anything going on, he can work me in. So I called him this morning with a issue that I had. And he was cool with me coming right up there. He's like, come on in, man. So it didn't take too long for him to look at it. Had to order a part. And he's going to get it put on for me sometime after it gets here. But yeah, really, really grateful for him. He knows I drive for a living, so anytime my van is, all my mechanics know that I drive for a living, so anytime my van's off the road, it's usually money out of my pocket, unless it's like an off day. So they try to do their best to get with me and work me in as quick as they can. And believe it or not, most of them work me in fairly quickly within like 1 to 2 days. Sometimes he can get me in the same day, just depends on what happens or what's going on with him and stuff. And if he's got any free bays, if he has to put the vehicle on the lift, this one's not going to require a lift. So should be probably an hour, if that, for him to do it. So, but curious what y'all are grateful for out there. Just think about it for a minute. I'll give you a minute or so. So it could be many things. I'm grateful for a ton of stuff. So All right. So whatever you're grateful for, just drop it down below in the comment section. Love to see that. If you're comfortable sharing, and I'm going to get into the relaxation portion, y'all. So go ahead this afternoon. Go ahead and, if it's comfortable you doing so, go ahead and close your eyes. Just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in the nose, out the mouth today. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Continue breathing. Focusing on the breath. With each breath, feel yourself get more and more relaxed. We're going to do a couple more breaths here. In the nose, out the mouth. Good. Final breath. Let's take it in deep as we can, breathing in the nose. And on the exhale, blow it out audibly, releasing any other stress or tension you might be holding on. Then we're going to do the healer's prayer after that. So, and inhale. Take it in deep. And exhale. Prayer. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent him or her who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, because he or she who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever he or she wishes, knowing he or she goes there with me. I will be healed as I let him or her teach me to heal. That's from Chapter 2, A Course in Miracles. All right, so today, let's see here, we're going to be December the 8th. It's not for sure how I'm going to hold this. I can't really hold this, and let me see if I can put it. Maybe it'll work right there. Maybe it won't. Hope y'all could still hear me. Can't, definitely let me know. Still testing this thing out. So kind of got it pointed. Let me see where I'm going to point it toward me here. See if it'll, I think it'll stay. If it'll stay right there, maybe. I may be able to hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty decent. If not, I apologize. I'll fix it. Just not today because I'm not seeing right now. Nobody's live on here. So, all right. So it says, Tradition 5 states Al-Anon's purpose is to help family and friends of addicts, and describes how we can best carry that out. On a personal level, this tradition helps me transform the character defect of resentment into the principle of compassion. Specifically, I become compassionate toward myself, working the steps in healing from devastating effects of alcoholism. In being compassionate to myself, I release the resentments that eat in my heart and soul, keep me from my spiritual awakening. As I release my resentments, I can extend compassion to the addicts in my life. I can love myself enough to love them too, even though I hate the disease that hurts us both. I become so full of love and compassion that I can't keep it bottled up inside. I need to share it with others. My compassion becomes a healing light from a higher power shining through me to welcome and comfort other friends and family members of addicts. What are some ways which I could extend compassion to myself, my addict loved ones, and my group? If I'm being hard on myself, I can practice progress, not perfection. Reading about the disease aspect of alcoholism can help me to better understand the addicts in my life. I welcome newcomers to Al Anon, offering my phone number, a hug, or a willingness to listen and love unconditionally. By giving them my support and my understanding, I complete the circle of compassion that was so freely given to me. All for the day, how can I show compassion for myself and those around me? Today I will practice compassion. First, I will be kind and loving to myself, but I will not step there. I will extend this compassion to others. That's from the book, the reader, I should say, Courage to Change, page number 355. Compassion. It's good, y'all. Yeah. Some people like empathy. There's empathy, sympathy, and compassion. But compassion is really, from my understanding, and health and wellness class that I took, graduated from, 10-month class in community college, we learned to go to compassion more often than the others, for the most part, much that we can do anyway. Compassion actually puts you in a place of power versus kind of succumbing down to the level that the person is struggling is actually at. You can really just basically, it's really more empathize with that person, kind of see where they're at, and even though you may or may not have been there, right, you can still. So it must be really challenging for you to have this issue. I know it must really be hard on you, and so to speak, right? Things like that. But I think it's basically really a feeling of. I don't know if it's really a feeling. It's just really like a experience of knowing and having compassion for this person. I can see a fellow human struggling, right? I can have a little bit of relatability, especially if I've experienced that before. If I haven't, then I can at least do my best to relate, right? At least kind of not get into feeling what they're feeling, but at least acknowledge the place they're in and where they're at, right? Acknowledgement, I think, is a really big key to compassion. Also, acceptance of the other person where they're at. And that's kind of where I'm at right now with compassion, where I'm at. So, all right, I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. And I see anybody else on here right now. Let me check the comments. So y'all take care. God bless. All right, have a great rest of your day. And look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. I'm not really sure. It's probably going to be an earlier one tomorrow, y'all. Probably going to do like a 10 o'clock a.m., something like that. So, but I'll post it as soon as I get a time. I'll definitely let y'all know. So y'all take care. As always, peace and love from my side. Sorry about the lights, y'all. It's getting I'm kind of dark, but got to lighten it up today.